So, the first country will be Ireland. The luck of the Irish, the leprechauns, the pot of gold and the four-leaf clover. Ireland. I know I did an Ireland hiking vlog, but that was like a fraction of what I actually did in Ireland. Oh, fair warning, I tend to do the accent. Not well, but I do it. Whenever I go to a place, I'm not trying to make fun of them. That's the farthest thing I'll do. I just start to mimic their accent subconsciously, and then it's hard to stop. So I'm going to do the accent. Not well, but I'll try. I don't know. Should I do that? Should I not? Okay, sure, why not? That's too much effort. No, I'm just gonna talk like this, and then if I slowly ease into it, keep that in mind. So, Ireland. Oh. Do you like my homemade cover of my iPad? Dogs. Let's begin. So let's start with the places. Okay, the places we went to were... This is gonna be a lot. We went to a lot of places in Ireland. It was like very car driving heavy. So like we would spend a day in a place and then drive 2 hours to the next city and then the next and then the next. We drove around the whole island in a matter of 2 to 3 weeks. Imagine the map on my face. If you don't know what Ireland is or like what it looks like, it's that. Just imagine that. Okay, so we started in Dublin, and then we went to Cushendall, then Donegal, then Westport, then Galway, and then Doolin, Limerick, Killarney, and then back to Dublin. It was a lot of driving. Yeah, so we drove around the whole island, but I had my book. Where's my book? I had a book that kept me busy. And a lot of YouTube and Netflix, I'm not gonna lie. So the first place, Dublin. We landed in Dublin. I love Dublin so much. I love the atmosphere. I love it so much. Dublin. Everyone is always so happy there. So the first place was Cushendall. Right here, Cushendall. That's when we did the 28-kilometer hike that I was talking about in my first ever video. I'll link that in the description below. That's weird. I'll link it in the description below. Anyway, we died, so that's Cushendall. In Donegal is where the story that I'm going to talk about later took place. That's where it started, but then it took place around the whole of Ireland. You'll understand later. Oh, I'm so mean. No, it's not mean. You can tell me if it's mean or not, I don't know. So in Westport, we did horseback riding, a lot of horseback riding. That was really fun. And we did the St. Patrick pilgrimage hike. Sorry, my parents did the St. Patrick's pilgrimage hike while I stayed downstairs and drank hot cocoa. It was fun. And then I was swinging on a swing for like an hour, waiting for them. That was nice. I think we stayed in Westport for 3 days. That was the longest we stayed there. We drove through Galway, and my elementary school teacher, Mr. Cullen, he's from Galway, so I passed by the city he grew up in, and that was really nice. I sent him a picture of it, I think. Did I? I will send him a picture of Galway. So in Doolin, we took a tour of the Cliffs of Moher, which are these cliffs where Harry Potter was filmed, and the Princess Bride, when they started tumbling from the mountain, that's where they filmed it. It's always windy up there. We're on top of the huge cliff. You can't see anything. It's so foggy. It's really wet and rainy and windy. It was hard for me not to get pushed off the cliff. It was very windy, but I like that weather, so it was nice. We took a ferry to an island, and we went biking on the island, and there were lighthouses, and it was very pretty. And it was very pretty. It was really nice. I like Doolin. Oh, we also watched the FIFA World Cup in Doolin. I'm surprised we were able to get seats at a bar. Well, I didn't. I'm kidding, calm down. I didn't drink anything. We made a friend, this guy who didn't know English, and my dad became best friends in one night. It required a lot of alcohol, but They had fun. Killarney and Limerick were the last two stops, so we were able just to relax and unwind and eat a lot of food. Then we went back to Dublin, but then we went home. Now for the stories. I've been waiting for this part. Oh, so many things happen in Cushendall and Donegal, like it's not even funny. That were the two main. The first two, that's when it really took off. So we were accompanied on this trip by my parents' best friend, Mark. Hi Mark. He brought his daughter Tara. Hi Tara. Tara's friend Lorna. Hi Lorna. And they're 7 or like 7, 8, younger than me. I gave them a present. I gave Tara a necklace. This necklace. I gave her this, which is like a little cute fairy in like a bottle of pixie dust, or that's what I call it. I gave her this, and just as a joke I said, it's magic fairy dust that will protect you. But then, as we talked more and more about it, I kind of developed a story and a background story and code of conduct and laws and a whole nother world that revolves around this magic pendant. As you can see, this very much out of hand, as I am now the fairy queen because I possess the magic fairy dust pendant. So here's the thing. I created this whole world with fairies and warlocks and seelies and magicness, which we were all a part of. All the things I was talking about, like seelies and warlocks and whatever, they were all based on Cassandra Clare's Mortal Instrument series. And this angel, I called it the Clockwork Angel. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's okay, but it makes me happy. And this was what protected her from the demons and the goblins that awaited her on the other side. I had so much fun. I made up this chant. Tara's a little sassy girl, so whenever she was being like sassy towards me or someone I didn't want her to be sassy towards, I held her shoulder and then I just said like, said lux dura lux, comma, I talk gibberish. And then I'm like, do you feel yourself getting colder? Then she'll be like, yeah, what are you doing to me? I'm like, that's because the Seelie Queen doesn't like when people are mean to others. So then she's like, take it off. And then I'm like, go apologize. She'll be like, I'm sorry, I'm being mean. And then I'll be like, good. And then I grab her shoulder again. I'll be like, le coma la hua ha. The curse is lifted. And then she'll be like, thank you. And I'm like, if you're mean to someone else again, I can remove the power in your fairy and you won't be protected. But I want you to be protected. So she's like, okay. But it started to get a little out of hand when I said that I can talk to plants. Hear me out. I was looking at a leaf and I, for some reason, started smelling it. And she saw me, then she's like, why are you doing that? And instead of just saying, oh, nothing, I was smelling it, what do? I look at her straight in the eyes, looking into her soul, and I say, he's coming. She's like, who's coming? Oh my god, is a demon king coming? I wanted to keep this thing going because I was entertaining myself. This was fun. Is the demon king coming? I'm like, he's close, I can sense it. And then she's like, oh no, what's happening? And then, like it was on cue, a wind rustled through the tree and a few leaves fell off. And then I turn around and I'm like, he's close. And I'm such a bad person. I'm like, stay in front of me, stay in front of me. We're on a hike. We're going like through the woods and stuff, which is very tone setting and very lovely. I was having so much fun. Now like speed walking, I'm like, keep going forward, keep going forward. And I turn around and I crumple leaves and I start putting them in a line and then I start chanting. I'm looking at the leaves and I'm looking at the sky and I'm like, oh, how, Seelie Queen, into the sky. And I'm like, this sword should protect us for now, but it's not going to hold. And I'm like, he's here. And then so then we're walking and then suddenly wind came and then I'm like, he's here. And then I'm like, run, run. And then she starts running. And then I took my necklace off. I'm like, take this, hold it, and pray. Keep the fairy dust close to your heart. So then she takes it and she's holding it. And then she's like, what's gonna happen? I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm gonna ward him off. Just keep walking forwards. Go and hold this in your hand. So she goes taking off with this towards my parents. And she's like, we need to go. And I stay back and I start talking to a tree. I turn around and I'm talking to these bushes and the tree and everything. And then I'm like, leave us alone. You are not welcome here. We did not want to disturb you or this place. Please leave us alone. We are warding you away. This goes on for a few minutes. And then I turn around and I'm like, we're safe. And then we had this dramatic moment. I turn to her. I'm like, I won't let anything get to you. And then she's like, I love you. I'm like, I love you too. Come here. And then we hug. That was the highlight of the whole trip. That lasted one day. Now she has the protection of the Seelie Queen and fairy dust, warding off all evil. And it's all because of me. I'm a hero. That was the most fun I've ever had during a trip. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, it might not sound a lot by talking, but it was so much fun. I could talk to plants. I was the fairy messenger or whatever I was. I kept changing my position. So now she believes she has all the magic in the world, and she is the supreme protector of everything good. And now she has magic powers. Well, she thinks she has magic powers. She'll realize soon enough that it's fake, right? Oh no, what if this is the way she finds out? No, she's not watching this. Why is it so dark? And that's worse. But yeah, that was my story in Ireland. I'm sorry about the lighting, the Jurassic lighting change. I broke my lamp yesterday. It doesn't want to stand up straight. It likes slouching. I should probably schedule these videos better. Okay, bye. May the power of the Seelie Queen protect you from all demonic possessions.